Today we're going to look at a brand new product from Ottsix RC, the new VOODOO KLR. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? I'm Uncle Lee, bullgearrc videos, and today we're starting a new segment of the show, and I'm calling it the bullgearrc Spotlight. In this segment we will do, unboxings, reviews, upgrades, builds, and anything else that I might feel like shining a spotlight on. And what better way to get this started than with the new VOODOO KLR Red Vex compound. So let's get these out of the bag and have a peek at them, shall we? Now, when I first seen these guys, I knew that I was going to have a set, because these are a really sick tire. Let's get him out here where you can have a peek at the tread design on that. Look at that right there. Man, this thing's even got treads going down the sides. Yes, indeed. Red Vex compound, nice, soft. Yeah, VOODOO is a pretty reputable brand when it comes to tires. Some people say they're amongst the best, right there with the Proline High Racks, Pitbull Rock Beast, and now with this brand new tread design in the KLR. And I understand that the M stands for mud, and these look like they would clean themselves out quite well in the mud. But what I like about these tires, guys, right off the bat, what drove me to get a set was they seem to have like a tractor tread pattern. And in the past I've looked at that for some of my trucks, and the tires previously with this type of tread design for mud, like I guess RC 4-wheel drive makes some, and J Concepts King Slings, but they've always been in a harder compound, and I kind of like to crawl. So these being in the Red Vex compound really caught my attention, and yeah, I had to get me a set, guys. Look at that. That tire just screams aggression. That tire screams testosterone, beast mode. And I've got just a truck for a set of tires like these. So what we're going to do, we're going to mount these up and see how they look on some wheels. And we are going to be using, for this, we have some, we have the Crawler Innovations LIL Novas 4.75 with the the comp cut inner and a medium outer, because the truck I'm going to be putting these on is a little bit heavy, so I'm hoping this is going to work out pretty nice for us. And also we're going to be sticking them on these wheels right here. Don't know if I'm digging the green yet, but we will find out when I put them on the truck and have a peek, and we'll see what they look like. If I don't like them, I'll change them out. But for today's purposes, we're going to stick them on these rims and see what we think of these VOODOO KLRs. Off camera, I went ahead and stuck some of these together, and they went together really nicely. I really like the way these tires are looking, and like the way they feel even here on the table. Yeah, they just don't want to spin. So hopefully these are going to work pretty good out there on the trail, and I think they're going to work good on all different terrains. So one of the things to remember is, yeah, we have to make sure we put our rims on the right way, because these are a directional tire. Man, look at that tread. That's just sick right there. That's testosterone, guys. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to put one of these together here on camera. Just, here's our foams. I don't know what kind of beadlocks these are. They're just some no-name bead locks, and I don't know if these are the ones I'm ultimately going to use on the truck I'm thinking about putting them on. So I'm not going to put these together. Oops. I'm not going to put these together with Loctite right now. If I decide I like the way they look on the truck, then I'll go ahead and Loctite these. But until then, we'll just stick them together so I can see how I'm going to like them on my truck. So, yeah, there we go. Get that rim apart. All right, so again, we want to make sure that our tread pattern is in fact going in the right direction. Yeah, so we want the wheel to face out this way. So let's get this foam in here. This, to me, guys, this is probably the hardest part of putting these tires together, is just getting the foam started in there. And as you can see, it's not really a big issue to get them in there. We just have to make sure we get them in there kind of centered up and work around it a little bit. And make sure that we got that in there. And then we'll put our inner ring in here. Now, to me, these go together, these Crawler Innovation foams seem to be easier to assemble than the Proline dual stage foams. Don't know if it's the tires or the wheels or the foams themselves, but everything seems to be going together pretty smooth with these. Now, if you can see in here, you just want to make sure that that inner ring is inside this bead all the way around. It makes a big difference when you're putting these together. You know, a lot of guys have to use long screws when they're putting their tires and wheels together and putting bead locks on. And, well, let's see what happens here. If you can see inside of here, everything lines up nicely. So, let's go ahead and see what happens here, guys. Make sure we get everything lined up in that bead. Get our screw holes lined up. And let's see what happens. These are just the screws that go in it, so. All right, there's one started. There's two started. Everything looks to be in nice condition. Now, all the tires that I've put together haven't been this easy. Like I said, the Proline Swampers with the Proline dual stage foams, they seem to go together a little hard for me for some reason. Don't know why. Not quite as easy as this. I mean, not terribly difficult, but they went together you know, a little bit harder than these. These kind of remind me of the SSD wheels. They go together very easily. Anyway, got one more screw here. tightening them down in a star pattern. And once again, I'm not putting any Loctite on these because I don't know if I'm going to use these wheels yet, but for the purpose of this video, they're going to work out just fine. Anyhow, there we have it, guys. That is one sweet looking set of tires right there. I'm really excited to get these bad boys out on the rocks and give them a try. And until next time, guys, old Uncle Lee, bullgearrc video saying I'll see ya.